So it's Sunday, and Sunday is the day for, like, what? Rebirth or something, right? It's for feeding the soul. So what feeds the soul better than chicken soup? So I have this really nice chicken carcass that I had thrown in the freezer the other day. So we had pulled most of the meat off, but there was still a lot left, and my Cajun mother could make an entire meal out of that. But I'm boiling it down, and I'm going to get all the meat off of it, of course. And then I'm going to make a big pot of chicken soup. And that gives me the opportunity to use up the vegetables that are in the fridge. Here's some of them. I got some of those baby carrots. My daughter loves those. And then I have celery, which my husband cannot get enough of. So we're going to chop all that up, throw it in here, and make some chicken soup with some herbs and maybe some lemon. Might go Greek, right? A little oregano. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. You came back. Awesome. So, I'm Mo, in case you don't know, but you probably do. And this is my New Orleans kitchen. Actually, this is my mama's kitchen. I grew up in this house. I grew up in this kitchen. See right there? See that? That's me and my mama cooking in this kitchen. And I was standing right here in that picture. I know. Cool, right? So anyway, it warms my heart to know that she was in this kitchen. This is where I learned the very first things I know about what's good and what works and how to do whatever. But what we're doing today is making some chicken soup. Because I got a chicken. And he's got to get busy. So there's the chicken out of the bath, as it were. Now I'm going to pull all the meat off. But I mean, I'm not going to make y'all watch that. Come on, right? You know how to do that. Everybody knows how to pull meat off. And then I have some stuff to throw in there. And I'm not sponsored by anybody, of course. But I have some chicken breast meat in a can in case I need it. I'm not sure if I will or not. But I just have that on the side in case. This stuff's not bad when you put it in something and cook it. I don't know if I'd eat it out the can, of course, but it's pretty good when you throw it in something. And then this, I love this stuff. This is Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning. Funny story about this. If you look on the back, this stuff is, where does it say it? It's from, I don't know where it says it. Oh, there it is. Harrison, Arkansas, right? Never heard of Harrison, Arkansas, have you? Well, we have. If you know me, or maybe if you don't, my daughter has been ill for a couple of years. And miraculously, she was cured, basically. I mean, she's still dealing with the effects of the cure, which was pretty grueling, but she's doing pretty well. Pretty well. But in the process of that, we met her doctor, who is amazing and awesome. He's at the Children's Hospital down here, and he literally saved her life. I kid you not. And in the process, we got to be friends with the guy. I mean, he's a great guy. And so it turns out that he is from Harrison, Arkansas. And he's the one who told us that. We were in some, appointment, and he's funny as heck, and he was laughing about the fact that he had come from this little town. And he said, there's the biggest industry in that town. Maybe you've heard of this stuff. It's called Cavender's Greek seasoning. And we were like, Are you kidding? We can't live without Cavenders. We have it all the time. When we can't find it at one store, we go looking at the other store specifically for Cavenders. And he said, yeah, though, that's the stuff. He said, and fun fact, in Harrison, Arkansas, which is a population of about 10,000 people, he said, there ain't one Greek family. I don't know. They make a good seasoning, though, so I don't know if you've ever tried it, but boy, we can't live without it. So anyway, I'm going to put that in the soup today. Because I am leaning Greek, because actually that's what my daughter likes the best. So, and you know, I am obviously not Greek. I just wing it like everybody else, right? That's what this is about. I ain't Julia, child. I'm just showing you what I do. My kids seem to like it. My friends like it. So, maybe you'll like it. So, with that said, like I said, we have the chicken out. And I now have cut up the carrots and the celery, which again I spared you because, you know, a 5-year-old could probably do that with a roll of Play-Doh. But the key, in my estimation, is that you always want to have it so it fits on a spoon. That's what I always tell my kids. You know, don't give people pieces that are awkward to eat. So, have the stock going. I have some veggies cut up. This is probably not all the veggies I'm going to put. I'm going to probably add some other types. I don't know, maybe some cruciferous things for yucks. I'm going to go dig in the pantry and see if I can find some risotto. No, not risotto. No, that's Italian. What is it called? You know the one. Now I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. But it's that rice-shaped pasta that is in Greek food. Gosh, I can't believe I can't remember that. But yes, I can, because you know what? I have a senior brain creeping all up amongst me. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Oh. Y'all, I swear. I have no business doing this. If you could see what I had to just figure out so that I could see you and talk about this chicken. It's crazy. And I suppose I shouldn't even say that. I should try and be all sophisticated. But you know what? I ain't Julia Child. I ain't Cecil B. DeMille either. I'm just Mo. And I'm doing some chicken soup for my kid. Okay. So, I mean, I don't have to show you anything about how to pull meat off a chicken, right? I mean, a moron could do that. But what I do want to mention at this juncture, and I got the carrots and the celery already in the pot, so they're doing their thing. It already smells pretty good. Back that off a little bit. But, you know, that pandemic was something else, wasn't it? It was, oh, there's a segue. It was bizarre. But you know what it gave me? These. The greatest kitchen tool ever invented. And I know all my friends that are like real chefs and stuff. Y'all are, y'all know these tricks. Of course, y'all just probably stick your hands in fire and, you don't worry about stuff like that. But I think these are great. I use them for everything. Especially when I'm dealing with raw chicken or raw pork, which freaks me out completely. Does it freak you out? Completely freaks me out. Because I'm always afraid of the chicken cootie. It's like I tell my kids, if you ever get that chicken cootie, you will be very careful. Happened to me one time. I was down. I used to work at a TV station down on Rampart Street in the Quarter, which shall go unnamed. And for a long time, I was a writer and a producer down there. And on this one occasion, there was this little sandwich shop that had opened right at the next corner. So I went over to get a sandwich. At lunchtime, I got a chicken salad sandwich. Whew. Wound up in the emergency room, you hear? Yes, indeed. Stomach swelled up like a basketball. So, because of that, I am very careful about fooling with chicken. You can ask my kids. I completely overcook my chicken. I don't care. I got no shame. So yeah, this one was, baked beyond measure. Delicious now. I mean, I don't overdo it where the point it's disgusting and you can't eat it. But, I mean, it's cooked for sure. And I have checked it many spots, But now, this one, he was laying about in the refrigerator after people had, taken what they wanted off of it. And I said, you going in the freezer, partner, because I'm going to visit you another day. And this is that day. So, I'm going to make some beautiful chicken soup. Because my kid was having a hankering for something easy on the tummy. And so, that's going to be this. And y'all should see the cake I made yesterday. I might show you that too. I made the cake itself, the sponge, is like cherry, which I love. And I say that like such a yacht. Cherry. Somebody told me it's cherry. The heck is that? Anyway, I made a cherry sponge, as the Brits say. And then the frosting is Hershey's chocolate. Yeah. It was real good. I ate so much of it last night I thought I was going to suffocate. Anywho. Alright, well, I'm going to continue taking the meat off this bad boy. And then I'm going to throw that in before my husband comes home and says, why didn't you make gumbo? I got nothing against that gumbo, but God, that's all that man wants to make. Always. So I'm going to do some chicken soup this time. Give it a little Greek twist. And I still can't remember the name of that pasta. Somebody help me. I gotta go over there and look in the pantry. I have some, I think. I hope. Oh! I'm about to knock this over. That would be a mess. The cats are pulling for it, but it would be a mess. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, well, there it is. It's kind of not as much chicken as I thought would be on the bones. It looked like a lot more. So that's why I have this. I keep these just in case. If you ever want to judge it up a little bit, And it still remains to be seen if I'm actually going to add it. I'm going to put the meat in, see what it looks like, and I'll make a decision at that point. But it's really good when you cook it. Gotta cook it. Yeah. Alright. Now to the fun part. So, it's ready. I just tasted it with my little handy taste cup here. And I said, oh man. And that's when I know it's ready. So, and my son is back from church. I'm going to take the bay leaf out for you, son.
Thank you.
He's my camera guy right now. So, we got the onions and the carrots and snap beans and chicken and all the stuff. You were here. You saw what we put in. And I added lemon juice while y'all were gone. And there it is. And it's really good. And it's going to be really comforting. And you know what's in there that you can't see, son? Mama's love.
Oh.
For you. There it is. So the secret ingredient in my Greek chicken soup, Mama's love. There she is. My little Cajun mama in the same kitchen. I'll see y'all back here.